like that. What's up, witches?
You are
A
Cute.
like?
Yes.
We're like that. A like?
Yep. You are a like. Guys, share this similarity.
Oh, so we can get the chair closer here.
Get
So
my-
you're in the camera.
Hey!
What?
What's doing in here?
You must have brought it in here. I didn't
I
have
must have had it in my hand or something.
it. Yep. I was about to say I didn't have it.
I'm looking for this thing. But yes,
I'm in my Discord.
forced daddy daughter. A good game. The Witchfire one.
Witchfire?
Yeah. Like something I would like. Sounds like my deal.
See what Witchfire is then. Witchfire. Like a first person shooter. It looks alright. Armed with strange weapons and forbidden pagan magic, hunt a powerful witch holding the key to your salvation. The dark fantasy first person shooter from the creators of Painkiller, Bulletstorm, and The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. Okay, well, 2 of those were good. The third one was a walking simulator.
Hey, do me a favor real quick. You look and see what the name is of the
Nope, that's it's a bluey bandit.
Yeah.
Where's the tag? I
I
mean,
That's my shirt.
where?
I mean, it should be on the wide part.
Nothing there. It's completely faded and unreadable. It is completely faded and unreadable. It's basically a white piece of paper. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm gonna figure out. Like yesterday.
I know. We'll get you a new bra. No, you need a new bra.
Oops.
Oh, here. Things doing stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Making a lot of weird noises.
That's what Cruella de Quentin.
Alright. Guess I'll do some Fortnite.
Okay, I'll join you in a minute.
Tea and my tuna.
What?
My tea and my tuna.
I thought you said there was pee in your tuna.
No, why don't you sit facing the desk?
Alright, Alice.
That's why you're always like leaning off camera over there.
Oh no. There's not pee in your tuna.
No, there's not pee in my tuna.
Just making sure.
Oh my god.
Making sure.
Tuna, tuna, tuna.
Tuna,
Tuna, tuna, tuna. Alright. Gonna go capture the desert runaway?
No, I want to capture the
He
desert
obviously needs a home.
runaway. Obviously, but I kind of don't want him. He's a bitch.
Let's put his ass to work.
No. Probably gonna be a bad slave at that.
No, we don't use that word.
Oh, I'm sorry. Intern.
Wagey is the word they use.
Wagey?
Wagey. You let the wages be wages.
Unpaid intern.
And we'll be entrepreneurs.
Mm.
Which is like 90% of fucking Instagram accounts.
Yeah.
Click on someone's profile. Entrepreneur.
Oh my eyes.
I feel like when I click on someone's profile on Instagram and they just have a list of things, I can't tell if they're listing their accomplishments or failures.
Probably a
Influencer.
little bit of
Influencer. Streamer. YouTuber. Entrepreneur. Good daughter.
things I tried. But
feels like a list of failures.
I feel like if you have the need to put good daughter, then yeah, that's definitely something you failed at.
Aspiring club promoter.
Oh, God.
DJ.
No.
Future lottery winner.
Think positive.
Like, oh, you're just listing things you want to be. Well, I didn't know we could do that with our profiles. I'm an astronaut. Starship captain. I thought that's what we're doing with their Instagram, just listing things we want to be.
Starship captain.
You want to be an entrepreneur?
Jeff
Dream,
Bezos.
dream bigger. Starship captain. Time traveler. Superhero.
Owner of a Stargate. Whatever.
Inventor of the Stargate.
Of the Stargate.
That's gonna be Microsoft. We can't take that from them.
No, we can't.
Apparently, they're only a few years out from making that Stargate.
We can all have one in our bedroom.
I want a Stargate in my bedroom. Goddamn right. Stargate. Is that a Stargate in your bedroom?
And we can say yes. Yes, it is.
Yes. Yes, it is. One more match quest. Damage players while inside or briefly after exiting a shield bubble junior. Here's with a shockwave grenade. Or purchase a patch up service. Okay. I can do those things.
All those things. Wow, why are you dancing and jigging over there?
The goddess of the hunt. That's how she goes hunting.
The goddess of disco? I mean, what?
I defeated the Sasquatch. I challenge him to it. That's how Artemis won. That's how she vanquished the demon, Ned Flanders.
No, Ned Snyder.
Ned Snyder.
There you go. Ned Flanders is the guy from The Simpsons.
Will defeat Ned Snyder by challenging him to a dance-off.
Dancing in a ring of salt. There you go.
Stay on your side of the line, Ned.
Back demon.
Don't you know the rules of the dance-off? Now we're going to the underworld.
It's a battle, Ned Ned Snyder.
Ned Flanders.
Ned Flanders.
He is a demon.
Diddly doo.
Need to get the emote at the underworld for 5 seconds. Pick that one.
Right.
Pull the left trigger. And pull the right trigger. And you go to the underworld. And you emote there. 5 seconds. Going in.
What?
Oh, we're gonna put it right there. I'm trying to find a.
What's
place
wrong with your gonads?
Huh? I said I'm going in.
Oh.
My gonads. What the?
Oh no, you screamed out gonads.
Hey,
and
the
I'm like,
'90s called. They want their slang back.
Look, I can't help what you say. I don't have any control over your tongue. You got a problem with your gonads? That's something. You don't get shot. Emote.
Mission accomplished.
I got an emote now. How long you got an emote?
5 seconds. Why you think I was dancing? Just start an emote and put it for 5 seconds. That's all I gotta do. Just pick one and let it play out. I'll protect you while you win this
Somebody
dance
coming up
off.
behind me.
Oh fuck!
Oh my god, you are bad at this.
Don't run, motherfucker! There, I protected you.
Did I do it?
Has it been 5 seconds? I don't know.
I
I
don't
didn't
know.
look for the. I wasn't looking.
being shot
I wasn't
at.
looking on your screen for the pop-up. I was busy defending you while you danced to your death. Which I'm still doing.
Okay, well,
Get the fuck down.
I don't know. I'm gonna assume I did it.
Jesus.
Just gonna assume. Because I don't know. Like, was there something supposed to come up on the screen?
Yeah, I was supposed to do a pop-up when you completed it, but if you missed it, then, you know, it's
I
gone.
don't have a dance.
You didn't have to dance. It's just any emote will do. That one will do. And plus, you can filter through like all of your emotes. You don't have to just.
Oh.
You don't have to just do, like, hold down the emote button.
Emo button. Okay.
Yeah. Now you hit the bumpers to cycle through the pages. Yeah. There. Where's this guy? There's a guy near me and I can't find him.
Yeah, he's been kind of running around in circles.
I see him.
I don't know. I've done every emo I can think of. I must have done it.
Gotcha, bitch.
Alright, well, I'm gonna assume that's good enough.
Is that water bending? I'll take the water bending.
I want to bend something. No?
There's a gun right there.
Huh?
A gun up here. You need an assault rifle.
Yes, I do.
Oh, banana. Oh, we're in the circle. Never mind. I was about to say gas is coming, but I think we're good.
Hey! Ah! Oh, kind of not good.
Well, you're right at the edge of it.
Yeah, we are. But I got jizz juice stuff.
Yes, jizz on me.
I don't know where you're at.
Where are you?
No.
I don't even see you on the map.
See? Well. Here, come here. Down here.
Oh, there you are. I was to say, you're not showing up on the map for me. Here, I'm behind you. Make the jizz happen. Bukaki.
Okay.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Where'd you?
Anywhere but here. Yep, just spam the jump button till you get out of the water. Same thing here. You'll get more dashes for free in the water. They're up top. They're way over there.
Yep, I assume.
Can't see a goddamn thing.
Oh, there's
Fire and
somebody
blind.
over here too. Not that. Somebody to the left of us. There's
I
something.
can't see shit. It's dark over there. Doing damage to him, but it ain't killing him. Alright, we need to get out of here.
Yeah,
Gas
gas
coming.
is getting close.
Oh, no, never mind. We got a whole nother round before the gas gets here.
Oh.
Go check this gas station for a gun with a scope on it so I can see what I'm shooting at over there. Is that the
Why are you getting? What is that?
vault opening? But it's in the gas. Never mind.
No.
This one got a scope? Nope, no scope. Now we got a car over here. That's something here. Let's go. Now the gases. Ready to go. Oh, no. Tron car.
Where are you at? Damn it, what am I stuck on? Got it.
Alright, let's go those guys. They're still shooting over there.
Each other, I guess.
There it is. Whip the car around. Get him! I hit that one. Car ain't moving, I'm hitting the boost! There we go, I got that one. Alright, fuck it.
Ooh, shotgun. That's not what I wanted.
Alright. Let's go.
Getting back in the car? your very 1980s car.
My Tron car.
Yep, your Tron
Shit.
car.
No.
Oh
No.
my god.
Get on the train. We can make it. No, we can't. No, we can't. No, we can't. Ah!
God damn it, what are you doing?
It's stuck to the train. The train took it. Almost out of gas anyway.
Yeah.
And the train's going into the gas, so fuck that
Yep.
train.
Yeah.
Airbender.
Yeah, I already got airbending.
Be happy when the airbender collab is over. I don't like it. Yeah, it's gonna stop right here. Alright, got a new car. Let's go. Woo!
I'm just a hot
Good driver. Oh shit.
Oh, shut up.
Go Tron! Oh, Tron's out of gas.
Uh-huh.
It's somebody else's problem now. Oh, there's some barrels you can break to get some health and stuff back. Got footsteps. Got company. Yeah. Where you at, motherfucker? Damn it. Yeah.
You got it.
Alright. DMR, take that. Okay. What are you selling? There we go, gun with a scope. That's what I needed. Shit in there. Alright, let's get to the circle.
Okay. Damn it.
Okay, I got two of them over here.
Oh, I'm coming.
Got him. Oh boy, I got a car coming up on me now.
I'm in a car.
Fuck! Damn it! Couldn't get away. There's one left.
Ah, shit. I'm coming.
Got one, and he's reviving the other one.
Oh, fuck. Ah, shit. And now
Of
car.
course.
Trying to get to you. Where are you at? God damn it.
Oh, there's two near me. You're gonna have to deal with them. Yep, there they are. They found you.
Yeah. Ugh. Just trying to get to you and get out of there. Wasn't really trying to get into a very outnumbered gunfight.
Hit players with shockwave grenades. Use patch up service. Okay. Oh, some shady. Yellow. Music. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's what I was supposed to look for. No, was it?
What?
The kids wanted me to look for. No, I can't remember what it
Ooh,
was.
that's
Never
kinda
mind. Very loud and colorful.
Yeah, it is.
I think I'm gonna go cook me some chicken fries. You want anything while I'm up?
Just some chicken fries, I guess. I don't. Are these musical artists? I don't know these people.
Who is it?
Lyric
I'm gonna assume.
and alto. Poet.
Oh no, man.
I don't know these people.
Oh no.
Rocking at Coachella. Yeah, they're apparently Wilder. Apparently they're.
Scruffy white boy and wife beater.
That
I
was
don't
an
know.
Asian dude, you racist.
Oh, is it?
Oh my God.
You know.
I guess she's not
how they-
racist
how
because
they
she's race
always-
blind. How they all look alike.
How
Yeah,
they,
yeah.
No, how they always, for some reason, make Asian people just look like white people with smaller eyes. And I'm like, that's not.
Asian people are white people with smaller eyes.
No, they're Asian people. And let's not forget, you have Indian people, you have Pakistani. Like, there's more than one kind of Asian person. Racist.
TwitchCon champions? I don't know who these people are either. What is this song about? I don't understand the children in there. I don't understand the children in their music. I'm officially old. I want the drum kit. I need 3 more though. That's gonna be what my Ninja Turtles use. A seed and sunflower.
Hold on. I thought
What?
you the one always talking about how we need to keep up with this stuff. You know, we have kids and blah blah blah.
Hey,
You
I
don't
do
know
a
who
better.
any of the music people are.
I don't keep up with the music side of things, but I do a better job of keeping up with it than you do. I keep up with their, pop culture slang,
They're pop culture.
and the way they
slang
talk,
and
kind of
crap.
stuff. Yeah.
I guess the music is my job.
I need to
then.
learn their language so I know what they're talking about when they say words.
When they say words.
Music, I mean, we should probably keep up with it so we know what kind of trash they're listening to.
Yeah, I guess that's on me now, huh?
Yeah, I can't
Can't
do it all.
all.
Can't
no,
do it all.
No, you can't. But God, what was it I was looking at today? I was like, this shit right here.
What are we looking at?
The Supreme Court of India is hearing arguments from child protection organizations after the Madras High Court ruled that downloading and watching child
CP.
Mhm.
CP.
Yep, CP is not a criminal offense.
Huh.
In January, the High Court dismissed charges against 28-year-old S. Parish, who was caught in possession of 2 pieces of CSA material on his cell phone.
Well, he's just a minor attracted person. He can't help that. He's a map.
To make out an offense under Section 14 of the Protection of Child from Act 2012, a child or children must have been used for porn purposes. This would mean that the accused person should have used the child for pornographic purposes, even assuming that the accused person had watched porn videos. CP. That strictly will not fall within the scope of Section 14 of the protection of those offenses.
So they're going after the people making the CP, but not the people watching the CP.
Kind of
So
feel like the ones watching it
it's okay to watch.
kind of the bigger danger.
No, I mean
Right?
the people making it are actually like abusing children.
I mean, yes,
people
they
watching it
are,
are just watching the abuse.
but aren't they more likely to act on it? Like, I don't know about you,
I mean,
but
that's
when
arguable.
I watch
So that's an
porn-
argument. So that's an argument that there's no definitive, study done for, because that's the argument for. Because there was that argument when they were doing the whole minor attracted people arc. People were defending that, saying that one of the arguments was that it could actually, the existence of CP and distribution of CP to these minor attracted people could actually act as therapy to keep them away from actual children, that they could use that as an outlet, and then they could go to therapy and it would help them work through it. Oh, so they were defending CP, basically saying that it could be used for therapy. But that just because someone watches CP doesn't mean that they would ever engage in CP in the real world. In many ways that normal people watch weird weird adult videos and they don't actually do that stuff.
All right. As a person who, listens to a lot of true crime shit, and they talk about, like, people who turn into serial killers and stuff.
So the prime example, let me see if I can find it. I don't want to pull it up on stream.
Thing.
I don't want to pull it up on stream. I see both sides of said argument here. So, like, one of the things is that they use as an example is like, okay. One of the things they use as an example is like a person, Stanley from The Office, for instance, who enjoys hentai and all its tentacle-filled glory, and it is art. However, if you were to present, like, let's say you got a girl watching hentai, and she's watching these hentai girls just getting ravaged by tentacles. I mean, just destroyed.
Destroyed by tentacles.
Doesn't mean she'd ever want that in real life, because if that were to happen in real life, it would be fucking horrific. And to prove that,
are you getting ready to find some tentacle stuff for us to watch?
I'm not gonna show it on stream, of course.
Yeah, obviously.
So, yeah, they got a whole thing. Where they decided to make it with real people to see if it would be as popular. Oh, God.
God.
That's an ad.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm done with that. So, here we go. Real life girl there. Oh, no, she's stuck under the coffee table. Help, I'm stuck. Whatever will happen to me and my exposed buttocks? Help, please. Please.
Not gonna point out why you're wearing this.
Oh,
how did your dress get?
Oh no, the tentacles are coming.
What tentacles are these? Why are they in your house?
Well, they're going to town. And then she tries to make anime faces.
Yeah.
So they try to make what it would look like in real life, and
yeah,
it's super creepy.
Is this something people are asking for? The
I don't know if people asked for it or
tentacles?
if it was another one. Let's see this one. This one's.
So this is what this particular
what
channel
would it,
does.
Yes, what would it look like if it happened in real life?
It happened in real life, yeah.
They take famous scenes from actual hentais and reenact them with real stars and see what it would look like. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
and then you get,
God.
Yeah, they always have a comical amount of semen in them. Just if you've ever seen hentai, it is just a comical amount of semen.
Oh, God.
I mean, I feel like these girls should be seeking medical attention.
Oh, forget the girl. The guy should be seeking medical attention. You've obviously got a backup in there.
There's one I saw with 2 Asian girls, and it was like the most extreme version of the tentacle thing, because she was actually strung up, suspended from the roof with these rubber tentacles they had made, and they were just going to town on her, and it looked like something out of a fucking horror movie. Oh yeah, like that.
Oh.
Yep, that's the way they look. If it were real, this is what it would look. And yes, it's fucking horrific.
Like, why on earth is this something?
What's this one? It just popped out there, didn't it? Yeah, there we go.
Like something out of fucking Alien.
Oh, yep.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so in real life, it's fucking horrific.
But
It's disgusting. She's swelling up. Oh yeah, and then their
Oh,
stomachs
yeah.
swell because there's just so much semen in
there's
them.
so much
The
there.
tentacles pump them full of so much stuff. Yeah. Oh, this one does the side by side with
Ah.
try to make the real life version of this ridiculous cartoon shit. That's a doll.
Ah.
That's just a guy with a sex doll.
It's a guy's doll. Well,
Is that one? Oh, this is the actual hentai. Yep, she's.
Yeah.
Oh, she's growing a penis.
what?
Yep.
Okay.
And then she's whipping it around. Oh, that's so much jizz.
But no, my point is not that
So-
this isn't a interesting rabbit
Okay,
hole.
Yeah. all right.
But,
yeah. But
my
that was
point-
the argument they make is that hey, just because you consume a particular piece of disgusting adult media doesn't mean you're going to try to do that thing in real life. The more common example, yeah, but they're saying the people watching it, like the studios made it. Like the more common example is like they say that like a ton of girls watch like gangbang videos. But none of them would ever actually participate in a gangbang because it scares the shit out of them. It's like, it's a fantasy. Like, a lot of people can separate fantasy
guess.
from, like, you
Yeah.
watch a fantasy to get worked up, and then you just do normal shit with your partner. You're not, like, this girl's not actually going to go out there and try to find 10 dudes
No,
to just
but-
rail the fuck out of her.
Okay. A,
I mean, some do.
men are a little different than women on some sexual things. I mean, not saying that, but I'm just saying.
I'm just
I
saying a
think-
lot of people are into feet, and we have not seen a spike in the amount of foot rape. Okay, there's not a lot of forced foot fuckery going on out there.
How does one force foot fuckery?
I would imagine that you,
You gotta drug them.
yeah, like you
mean,
drug
yeah.
them, and then, unlike a penis, you don't have to wait for it to get aroused. You just rip the shoes off and go to town, I guess.
I mean, but don't
Town-
they need to be able to use the feet to make it do? Like, it seems like it takes it.
I don't
it
know.
Takes, I
I'm
don't
not-
have a foot fetish, but
I don't know. I'm not into feet. I don't know like what you do with the feet.
I just feel like doesn't that take? We need to get somebody on that's got a foot fetish.
Like,
Too bad you don't still talk to the Jehovah's Witness dude. But
he'd never admit to it.
of course not.
Even after we
no.
walked in on him, he didn't admit to it. You know what it looks like? Really?
Really?
Looked like that bitch was sucking your toes.
I was gonna say, what else could
Did it
that
not?
be?
Did it? Is she not sucking your toes? Is she not?
There's not a whole lot of things that can be mistaken for. You know.
Yeah, because we're working at a GameStop. For those of you unfamiliar with the story, we had this manager
I gotta go get the chicken fries. You
that-
tell the story.
that we had always suspected of having a foot fetish, but he was a weird dude because there was this trend going that any girl that came in and applied for a job or came to the interview wearing sandals instantly got the job, like without fail every time. And he would allow them to wear sandals to work, but only the women. Like the men weren't allowed to wear sandals to work. So we kind of suspected the guy had a foot thing. And he was married, so one day his wife came in to bring him lunch, and they walked into the back room. I guess she was going to eat lunch with him back there. She's not supposed to be back there, but he took her back there anyway. Me and a buddy, who actually streams on Twitch sometimes, I don't know, I hadn't seen him in a while, but me and him were working there, and we start stocking the shelves next to the door to the back room. And from behind that door, we can hear, oh, yeah, those kinds of noises. I could tell if it was groan in pain because the guy was a heart patient and he just recently had surgery, had a scar going down his chest, so he had health problems. So we didn't know if something was up. Does he need help? Yeah, just a lot of. I mean, but you can faintly hear it through the door, so we couldn't really tell is this a pain or pleasure moan or both. So we opened the door like, oh shit, you okay, man? And he is sitting in the chair, leaned back, his wife is on her knees, holding his foot like a fucking turkey leg and just going to town on that thing. And he has got his shirt unbuttoned. And I was like, what the dude? Bruh. What's going on out there? You getting barbecue sauce? You getting barbecue sauce? Yeah. Bring me a Pepsi. While you're in there. I'm almost out of tea. Oh, let's check the Discord. See if Enjoy or some other people online here. Sweet Baby Ray's and Pepsi. Yeah. Breakfast of Champions. Yep, everybody's offline. It's just us.
It's a Sunday. Well, not anymore, but, you know, it's Monday morning.
We missed it. 2 days ago was 420 and we didn't celebrate.
Wow.
Yeah. We missed the holiday.
I'm sure Enjoy and Wolf Waffle celebrated in our honor. For us. Right?
I'm sure they did. Some Sweet Baby Ray's. The best barbecue sauce. From my chicken fries. What's up?
So, what? Yeah. So, yeah. Well, yeah, we could use a foot fetish person to weigh in, though. That would be nice.
I mean, I imagine it just involves putting toes in places that toes shouldn't be.
Oh, I mean, wouldn't that be cold? Like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm imagining toes in my vagina.
Yeah, that's probably one of the places.
Wouldn't that be cold? Like, I don't know. I feel like feet are like
maybe if they took like
always
a hot,
cold. Or
maybe if they took like a hot foot bath first. I don't know. I'm not a foot guy. I don't know. I'm not a foot
A
guy,
hot foot bath.
but you know.
I guess maybe, just maybe, foot bath and all.
Just honey?
You don't have honey with your nuggets and things of that
No.
nature?
I don't even think that's one of the options at Burger King when you
It
get.
is an
you
option.
get
If you ask
fries.
for it, they'll give it for
You get
give
chicken
it to
fries.
You. Yeah, that's an option. They will give you honey. Weirdo. Just having fun back there, huh?
Yeah, just going to town.
But I don't know. I just feel like sex is kind of like a drug. Like you'll watch porn.
Corn.
Oh, sorry, corn. You'll watch certain corn, and then after a while, maybe that corn isn't doing it for you anymore. And you kind of gotta up the ante a little bit, right?
Yeah, but you usually up the ante, so to speak, by watching more and more extreme adult entertainment.
What are you doing?
Put my icon next to what I'm doing. You do whichever one you think you can do.
Oh.
I was just giving you the easiest one last time.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I don't know. That's just the way I think about it.
Usually, what they found in their studies is that people go after more and more extreme, videos to watch, but they never actually. 90% of them never
not
actually
actually
do
do
anything
it.
in real life. Yeah,
Okay, no.
they use it as like foreplay, basically.
Yeah.
As when something is no longer exciting them, because I know this is hard for you to understand. But if you can believe it, most marriages, unlike ours, get kind of you're going the wrong way.
I thought this was where
No,
you
the blue
wanted
one,
to
the
go.
blue one.
Oh. Oh.
Most marriages, if you can believe it, get boring after a while because they have so many restrictions on what they
don't
can
know
do
why.
with each other. You're stuck with one woman,
Well,
and
that's why.
if she's not going to be into, yeah, that's usually why. But if she's not going to be into a thing, then because men are put in a position where, all right, you're with one woman, and let's say that she's not particularly adventurous, like your average relationship,
It's very vanilla.
average good Christian household here. And she's pretty boring. She's, handful of positions. She's not going to do anything too crazy. It's pretty vanilla. And you've been doing that for 20 fucking years. You're starting to get a little bored. But she's not going to bring another woman in. So
I think you got
You gotta-
company coming.
yeah. So you got to kind of figure out what your options are. And your options are because you're put in a position where you're supposed to, get excited for it every time because it's still a privilege to have sex the same way you've been doing it for 20 years with the same woman. You're supposed to be excited as if it's the first
Why
time
on earth would it
every
be?
time. But that's what these girls expect. And if you aren't excited, it's not doing it for you anymore and it's not getting you, riled
Revved
up.
up.
And she's ready to go.
Get shot at.
I'm coming. She's ready to go. So let's say that your
really?
woman
This
is
is the
that
gun?
your woman is ready to go, and she's been trying to get you excited for like 20 minutes, and you're not having it. Just nothing's happening. Well, then it's your fault. You're impotent.
You're the problem.
The man becomes the problem. Oh, he's got erectile dysfunction. No, you're just fucking boring. My dick still works. I can still get it hard, just not with you.
Yeah.
So what ends up happening is the man is left with two choices at that point in that good old Christian marriage, is he can cheat on her,
What?
get your fill from somewhere else. Yeah, because that ends up happening a lot. Just go get your fill from somewhere else and then come back home. I cheated to save my marriage. Yeah, that's a common thing that they say.
Stupid.
Yep. So if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to be in the wrong in the eyes of God, then what do?
down and
What?
have a talk with your
Come
wife.
on,
Alright.
man! How did I not kill that guy? He's weak and he's by himself down here.
Okay, cool. Come here.
We had like 5 shotgun blasts into him at point blank range, but it didn't fucking matter. Just shoot
Where's
him.
he at?
He's on your left.
Did-
Oh, he's got a buddy now. Well, you got him. Good. You avenged me. No, don't worry about me. Get the gun
trying
out
to
of you.
revive you. I was trying to grab you. Where's he at?
Just
Where's he?
right there, right there.
Okay. Oh, there's more now.
You got him. You got him.
No, I don't.
He's right there. Behind the pillar.
You and I both know I'm not a good shot.
You got him. Grab me, grab me, grab me, grab me. I'm about to die.
Okay, I'm grabbing. Stay
Oh.
still.
2 HP in a dream. I'm gonna need them bandages. Oh no, you need them.
I was gonna say
I'll find
one
something
of
else.
us needs them.
Never mind, I'll figure something else out. Okay. So what happens is the guy ends up watching adult videos and getting his fix that way. So he'll watch the videos to warm up for his woman. And usually he tries to hide it. He doesn't tell her he's doing it. And then, wow, there you go, marriage saved. She's all excited because she's feeling special. Like, ooh, I still
Yeah,
do it
doesn't
for him.
make
Yeah, I get all excited.
sense.
Yeah, well, basically, they're in denial. She thinks that she's still exciting him when she's not. And
You
he'll
need
watch.
this med kit?
And he'll watch that. Yes, I need that.
Okay.
And he'll watch that. He'll watch that adult entertainment in order to get himself riled up. The problem
shit.
is. The problem is, like you said, it's like a drug. We need to go.
Wait,
Don't
wait,
worry about her. Just get out of there.
I need the med kit. Ugh, she wouldn't get out of the way.
Yeah. Well, we'll find another one. Yeah, so what ends up happening is they end up watching that stuff in order to get themselves excited for their woman, and that's usually a temporary fix for a while, and then he starts getting bored with the videos he's watching, and he's bored with the actual sex because you're watching extreme videos to get yourself going, and then the sex doesn't live up to it. So now you're back where you started, where you're in the position of, well, I can
What
go,
did you mark?
or I can go cheat. I can go cheat to try to get my fix that way, or I can watch more extreme videos and more extreme videos. Yeah, and the videos just keep getting more and more extreme as they try to scratch that itch.
Once again,
And it usually doesn't
like
and it
this
usually
could have
doesn't
been-
manifest in reality because the stuff they're watching is so extreme
Yeah.
they wouldn't even know where to get it. It's just a way to kill the boredom in the relationship. So, oh, cool, I got jizz juice. There you go. And there's a med kit over here. So come out here.
Okay, I'm coming. Just juice.
It's at the edge of the thing. There, come on.
But yeah, that just doesn't make sense and just seems like it's like you're digging a hole to try to get out of a hole. Like it just doesn't.
Alright, we gotta go.
Oh crap!
Gas can.
I picked the one about traveling water. So
Yeah, but they found that most people they'll watch the extreme stuff as a way to just get the juices flowing, and then they'll do normal stuff. You're going the wrong way.
I know.
And then they'll, do vanilla stuff with their partner, or maybe even like not as extreme versions of the thing. Like maybe you can talk her into one thing out of the video, but the video had 10 things in it. So, it's incremental baby steps. It's basically it's the behavior of couples that don't communicate and just try things. And they usually don't go try it in real life because
Stupid.
A, they don't know where to get it, and B, they don't want to like throw away their marriage over a fantasy, so they just like relegate it to a fantasy, and when
But
they
why
get
does-
bored of that fantasy, then they move on to another one. They move
Why
on to
does
another
it
one.
have to
another one.
be?
So-
Why does it have to be one extreme or another? Why
So
does
don't-
it throw away my...
Don't get me wrong; those people do exist that can't keep it in the realm of fantasy forever, and eventually they have to like go out and do
Actually
stuff.
try it.
Usually, you find that in like a preacher is married to his wife, but you know, got a little gay fantasy going on there,
Yeah.
and then he finds a guy. Yeah, like that happens, but it's usually
Yeah.
But that stuff usually doesn't happen because he went and sought it out. It's because it was so easy to get to begin with that you know, like finding a dude, it's not hard.
No,
Like it's just not. So like the opportunity presented itself and he took it. So that's the argument there, is that they're like the actual like consumption, to bring it back to where it started, the actual
Yeah.
consumption of CP, the actual people watching it probably aren't a threat because they're not going to actively go out and look for it, just like the preacher didn't go out and look for gay sex, but a gay guy hit
Yeah.
on him and he was like,
True.
here's my
Okay.
chance. So
Yeah.
those
Gotcha.
those
gotcha.
grown-ups watching CP would probably take it if the opportunity presented itself. You know, like if a Jeffrey Epstein, for instance, said, yeah, you know, I got some back at my house. If you want to go, they would do that, but they're not going to go out and like snatch a kid up off the street, kind of deal.
Yeah.
So they're not that kind of threat. So I get the
I mean,
logic.
I get that logic of I'm not going to ruin my life to.
Well, I get the
try this
well.
out, I guess. But
Well, I'm taking
being
it-
shot at.
I'm coming. Well, I'm taking it back to the. Where are you getting shot at from?
I don't know.
Never mind.
What?
Found it.
You found him? This is earthbending stuff.
Damn it. He went inside that thing.
Oh, that? Okay.
Yeah, there he is.
I don't know
I
how
can't
to
see
do
what I'm
this.
shooting at with you throwing those.
Sorry.
Oh shit!
I'm down.
How did he go?
I don't know.
God, I hate how easily they can just disappear. Oh my god! Fuck, I'm never picking that gun up again. That thing sucks balls. God, it's so fucking impossible to control.
Did you kill her or not? Nope, not. Let's see the footsteps. Oh, there's two.
Oh, the other one's an NPC anyway.
Oh. Just don't shoot him. Right behind you!
God damn it! I thought it was an NPC. Oh my god, every gun needed to be reloaded! Oh my god! Where did they all come from? Like, there's nothing there and then there's top fucking 5 teams? Fuck, man. That's so fucking aggravating. Guns just don't hold enough bullets. Should've went with the water bending. Ugh.
But, okay, like, I don't. Away from that topic, but. Maybe I'm just a simple person. I don't know. I don't get the whole not having a happy, not stressful relationship.
Yeah, I don't get it
Just
either.
to avoid an uncomfortable conversation.
I don't get it either. Like, I've always been able to read the writing on the wall. I see myself start to get bored. I'm gonna try to have that conversation, and if the girl just seems like completely disgusted by it, or like no, like this, and she's gonna be a prude, then I'm just immediately going to realize that this ain't gonna work. The longer I stay in this, the more bored I'm gonna get. And if you're not willing to compromise or meet me halfway, I ain't even saying bring other chicks into it. There have been plenty of girls I'm like, you don't need to bring other chicks into it, but maybe we try some new shit. You know, maybe cosplay, role play, something. Like, let's buy some toys. But if she's one of those girls that just don't want to do none of that, let's have a regular boring relationship. I guess I'm not a boring person because that just did nothing for me, and I'd immediately
We
go,
can
oh,
wait
this
if you
isn't
want.
going to work. Huh?
So we can wait till we finish eating if you want.
No, we can do both.
But I don't know. I don't, like, to me, it just seems like,
Because I had those friends in high school or in college, even after
Yeah.
college, who like I remember one friend, a redneck dude, super conservative, married that conservative wife, and they were living that dream where they owned a small business, like they had some kids together and stuff, and he just seemed like a defeated man, because you go to talk to him, and he's like everything else, but when it comes to like the marital duties, you could tell that this man had been completely let down. Because I'm talking about stuff with my girlfriend at the time. This is before I met you. And he made a comment where he was like,
someone I've met before.
no,
Okay.
but he made a comment where like he only got oral. He only got head. That was a special occasion. That was like a birthday holiday, it's Father's
Yeah.
Day, I'll suck your dick. And then that's it. You don't get it again for 6 months. Like, it was that kind of stuff.
Thank you for being the father of my children.
Yeah, like that was a treat. It wasn't just part of the process. That was a treat. So you can imagine anything beyond that,
Oh,
out of the
that's
fucking,
definitely not
out of the
happening.
fucking question. Anal ain't fucking happening. You're getting missionary, maybe some doggy style. That's it. Like, you're not getting anything. I don't know. Doggy style's kind of degrading. She might get on top. But like, yeah, like you're not getting any like normal shit there. Like, I'm like, no wonder these fucking guys are so like ready to shoot stuff up and so pissed off. Like, they're so fucking repressed, and that's why these girls end up getting cheated on, or the marriages don't. This is why 50% of monogamous marriages end in divorce. I would want to see the stats on how many, at least partially
Non-traditional.
open in
Yeah.
some capacity marriages. Like, what's the divorce rate on those? Not open. It doesn't even have to be like fully open. Like, maybe it's only open on one side. Maybe it's just like it's the kind of marriage where where you guys will go to a swingers club, or you'll do some, you'll occasionally have a threesome. Like, I ain't even saying you got to be full on poly and have a girlfriend and make a whole relationship out of it. But how many relationships that are, we'll say that that even occasionally practice ethical non-monogamy, that just occasionally experiment. What's the divorce rate on those compared to marriages where
What is this?
that's a fire temple? Like the
Okay.
temples have those on them. Like, how many of those marriages get divorces compared to the divorce rates on monogamous marriages where
The problem
it's
there
this
is-
woman forever, or the more extreme example, the only way you're getting any satisfaction is from this woman. I better not even catch you watching porn kind of marriages. Yeah, like
God.
I wish that they would break the stats down further. Like, how many
Yeah,
of them
Because
that
that's what I
led,
was gonna say.
like, how many of those, even among like monogamous marriages, how many of those monogamous, 50% ended in divorce marriages, how many of that 50% that ended were in relationships where the guy wasn't even allowed to watch porn, for instance?
there's a
Like,
germ
like
over here.
I wish they would break down the restrictions on them, and then you could see like, oh, the more restrictions a marriage had on it, the more likely it was to fail.
Well, and that's my thing. Like, it's when it comes to our kind of relationship, it's very. I think it can be vague. Like, I think some people can get into that kind of relationship with the whole, kind of like our friend who started us on that path. Where
I mean, it
was
is no.
just
He
something that
he
was
didn't.
said
First of all, he
in
didn't.
the heat of the moment.
No, it wasn't even in the heat of the moment.
It
That was
wasn't?
his complete inability to read the fucking room. Because
Okay.
me and you were
Alright.
there when she said it, and like, I wouldn't even say he
don't
started
know
us down that path. His girlfriend just offered it to him.
Wife, I think.
His wife just offered that to him, more or less out of spite. Like, I think she was being sarcastic when she
Yeah.
said it. And
Kinda
I
like
looked at
that.
you.
Maybe you would leave
yeah,
me
and then
alone.
he looked at us for support. Like, is this a good idea? And I was like, we would do it, right? Yeah. And then like that's how the conversation for us started. I was like, hey, maybe we should try that. Yeah. So she accidentally like led that to us, but. Yeah, they were basically having an argument because he wanted to do stuff and she didn't, and he's talking about his needs, and he was in that phase where he's going to the bar every night. So she was like, it was twofold. She's pissed off that he's always at the bar, and always like when he's home, he's always wanting stuff from her, and she's not in the mood or something. So she was just like, well, why don't you just pick up a whore at your bar, kind of deal, like while you're there. And he's like, can I? It was like, yeah. And she just kind of rolled with the joke, like, sure, you go ahead and you do that. You do that.
You do that.
And then he did.
Yeah.
And then she was like,
Got
I didn't
mad
think you
at
really,
him
yeah,
for
like,
that.
you think you really do it? It's like, then why'd you say it? But
Yeah,
I mean,
you shouldn't have said
even though it was kind of obvious she was being sarcastic at the
But
time.
still.
But you
horny
did
man.
say it, and he
Yeah.
did ask for clarification, and then you did double down with more sarcasm. I mean, yeah, how'd you think it was
How'd
going
you
to
think
go?
that was gonna go? But
You gave the boy an inch, you took a mile.
I just think a lot of people get into it like it's that thing where the woman wants to seem like a cool wife or whatever. I think sometimes women
I got somebody
say
on the
they're
other
okay with things. Where are you at? Oh. How do you know?
Jesus. Oh, cool. This guy just keeps continually giving me health. Glad I hired this guy. Got another one on me. I think that guy's buddy's coming after me. Ugh. Thank you for more health. I'm at full, but thanks anyway. Oh, there's more. Okay, thank you. How many of these do you have?
All of them.
So,
Yeah,
but it's that kind of marriage where, like, I would love to see the numbers of like how many of those marriages end in divorce, and then how many marriages where like, okay, the wife is fine with him watching porn, but her
Yeah.
sex drive doesn't match his, or she's not willing to do stuff, and then like which marriages where, okay, they're monogamous, but the wife is willing to experiment. They've got some BDSM gear. She does
Yeah,
anal. Yeah,
they're-
like
they're
how
not-
many of those end in divorce? And then let's take it to the next level. Okay, how many cuck relationships end with divorce where it's open on one side and the other person just watches? And then we go a step further, and how many end in divorce where they're fully open and anyone, you know, you
Yeah.
can go off and do your thing with somebody, you can go off and do your thing with somebody, but we come back home to each other. And then how many end in divorce where they're full on, okay, this is not you go off and do your thing, I go off and do my thing, but we're going to bring another person in to live with us, and now it's a full-on commitment.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I would love to see like each level of that
Oh yeah.
and the divorce rate at each level.
yeah, I would really like to see
Because
that
I
too.
feel like it's a little unfair because all the monogamous relationships get grouped together as the same thing, and they're not. And
Yeah,
all the non-monogamous ones get grouped together as the same thing for their divorce rates, and they're not.
No.
So you end up in this position where
Really do.
just switch seats. Just get in and then switch seats.
How do you switch these?
It'll tell you on the screen after you get in. There you go. But he doesn't steal your seat. Yeah, because I'd love to see like how many of each. Because, I mean, it's
I'm
not
gonna have
as
to do
bad
some
with the monogamy.
research.
Most monogamy relationships are pretty similar. Like they offer with the same rough rules. Where they differ is stuff like porn and foreplay kind of thing.
Yeah.
But they all have the you're not allowed to have sex with other people. We don't have sex with other people thing.
I'm
Ever.
honestly surprised.
So that's one thing. But when you start grouping all the non-monogamous ones together, there's so many different versions of that
Yeah.
that you can't be like, those never work. Well, maybe the way you're doing it's not, but there's like
There's other ways.
it's like
to
30
do it.
different
Yeah.
ways to do this. So
There's a guy behind you. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's like 30 different ways to do a non-monogamous one. There's like so many different ways that you can't be like, okay, well, they don't work because this one where they basically formed the
Yeah.
Brady Bunch and had, you know, or like the ones where they, because everyone because there's people who don't understand the world, who don't understand that world, and their only exposure to it is what they see on TV because they don't watch porn, they don't know anybody in it. So when they hear non-monogamous, they think of those TLC shows where the girls got like 5 boyfriends and they all live together, and they think of the reality TV version of it where, yeah, that's the most extreme version, and the reason it's on TV is because you know it's going to fail. This is set up to fail. It's a terrible idea. Where you've got 5 guys and they're all fucking dating the same girl, and then they're interviewing them all separately, and even the 5 guys aren't on the same page. Like, some of them are like, I'm just doing it because I'm bored, and you're like, I like her, but I don't really like they don't even all like each other. Like, well, we weren't friends before this. I don't really like him, but you know, Tuesday's his day, so I just let it like it. Yeah.
No,
And eventually that's gonna come to a head. Like, it's just, you know it when you see it. So that's like, not 9 times out of 10. It's not really what it is.
But I mean, I was very surprised with, like, I wasn't, you know, I was getting ready to take that.
You can take that one. There's a bunch of other ones over here.
But yeah, I was very, because I didn't have sex until I was married. It wasn't for any sort of, like, religious thing or anything like that. I just didn't. But, fire one, I did the air one before. But, yeah, it was just me not, there was no one I liked enough to have sex with, I guess. But after I had sex and, you know, started dating more
Let's get out of here.
whatnot,
Yeah.
after, you know, my divorce, I was just very surprised at the number of girls who were just like, or women who were just like, no, you can't watch porn. Like,
Yeah, that's
like,
super common.
that's cheating. And I was like, no, it's not. Like,
yeah, that's
the first girl that said it to me, I was like, I just kind of started laughing because I thought she was joking. I was like, oh, this is
that's
this is
super
what you
common.
actually think.
That's
Oh,
super
okay.
common. And when I hear the like 50% of monogamous relationships end in divorce, that's the version of the monogamous relationship I'm thinking
That
about.
you-
Because I'm like, yeah, of course those do. Like, you don't even let your guy watch porn. Like, he's got no outlet other than you. And if you decide, well, I'm only going to do it with him once a month or a few times a year because I'm just not in the mood. Like, if his sex drive doesn't match yours, that's not going to work. Like, eventually that incompatibility is going to cause friction. Like, if both of you have that sex drive where you're happy doing it
Yeah,
once a
yeah.
month or a few times a year, great, you're
great,
compatible.
yeah.
But if you got a guy who needs it once a week and you're happy with a couple times a year, well, then you guys got to have a talk. Like,
Yeah,
you got to
something's
find an
gotta give there.
like, you got to find an outlet for him. Either you need to do it when you're not in the mood, or you need to let him watch porn or have a fuck buddy or something. Like, you got to let
Yeah.
he's got to get that out. He got to get that poison out of him. Like, he's got to get it out. He can't be backed up. Like, this is how wars start. Yeah, this is how wars start. Like, you gotta, for the greater good, like, you gotta either take one for the team or look the other way. Like, you gotta do something. You can't just leave your man hanging. That's your man. That's the man you love, and you can't even acknowledge that he has biological needs that need to be fulfilled, and you're gonna tell him, well, I know you've got these needs. I know they're biological, and I know it's going to cause you pain and frustration and mental anguish and all these problems if I don't do it, but I don't feel like it. Also, I can go do it somewhere. No, I don't want you to get it anywhere else either.
Yeah,
well, what am I supposed to
you
do? To
get
basically
that.
look at your life partner, the person you're supposed to be spending your life with, and basically being like, that's your problem. You figure it
Yeah,
out.
like
what?
You have to suffer.
Doesn't
like,
make, yeah, like,
no.
why would you condemn them to that and then wonder why your marriage failed?
Yeah, that's just so. I feel like that's very selfish. But I don't know.
It absolutely
when
is.
I first, like I said, the girl who I had this conversation with, we were in college, and I just remember, like, because I'm always that person who I will ask myself first, am I in the wrong here? Like, am I the crazy person? You know? And so that's what I did. I was like, am I? You know, because, and
Nope,
once
it's
again,
them.
this
They're
was
crazy.
after my marriage was over. And I was like, I mean, yeah, my ex-husband, he was a little odd. So I was like,
He was
well,
repressed as fuck too.
he was, but that was the thing. Like, he was always talking about stuff he wanted to try and everything. But I felt like he was never, like, really honest with me about stuff.
No, he was ashamed of it.
Yeah,
It's the
and
way
I'm
he was
like,
raised.
you can't,
He was ashamed to admit it,
yeah, you can't
but
act
he
like,
wanted it so bad. Yeah.
you can't act like I'm the inexperienced little, you know, bumpkin if you're not willing to share what it is you want with me. Like,
That's the problem too. He didn't know what he wanted.
and that, yes, I figured that out.
He'd
that
have
that
a
was-
thought and he'd think he'd want it, and then he'd go to talk
And then
to
he'd,
you
go to
about it,
get
or
it.
he'd go to try to get it in real life and be like, maybe I don't.
Maybe I don't
Maybe.
want
Oh
it.
no!
Yeah, that
like
was a lot
when
of
I
his
say it out
problem.
loud, it sounds maybe
No.
not. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was.
Yeah, that
very
was a lot of
confused.
his problem.
Yeah,
is
he was very
confusion,
confused and very repressed.
And
Like you gotta. That's the thing with that kind of. I hate calling it a lifestyle because it's not like our entire life focuses around it, but like I hate that term. Like it's a
Yeah.
lifestyle. No, I really
No.
it's just a thing we do in the bedroom when we get bored. It's not like it's a kink. It's not a lifestyle.
Yeah,
it's a
it's-
kink. But if you're gonna be into that kind of kink, like or any kink at all, like you gotta be confident.
You gotta
like
be comfortable
you
with
got
it,
to know
yeah.
that this is what I want. I'm gonna lay it out for you. This is what works for me, and this is what I want. Because if you seem unsure about it, and then the girl goes to do it, or if you're a girl and you've got this thing you want to do,
and
but
if
you
you're
seem
unsure about it, as a girl, yeah,
and then he agrees to it,
it's
and
gonna
then
make you
afterwards,
question.
like you're both filled with regret, like
Yeah.
relationship over, like that's checkmate. Like you
Yeah.
might as well just give up.
like
You've got to be 100% sure so that A, you're confident in the fact that you want it and how it's going to go when you get it. So y'all can have that conversation and go, okay, well, I know I want this. This is what
Yeah.
I want. This is how it would work if you gave it to me. And of course, you giving it to me would make, obviously I'm best wife ever because that's always the fear is, well, he'll like the other girl more. No, I'm going to like you more for doing it, for giving me that,
Yeah,
for
no.
being the girl that gives it to me.
'Cause-
Why would I give up the wife who gives me everything I want for the girl who was doing a thing
And
with me once? That makes no sense.
One thing that I did learn from him that you can thank him for is I learned not to sweat shit like that. Like my whole mindset now is if that's all it took for you to
Yeah.
go wandering, then you were gonna go off anyway because you were obviously confused about what you wanted. Like
Got a bunch of people over there.
when I used to tell people about what kind of wife I was, like when people would say, "Well, what
Bullet drop
happened?"
is
and
insane.
I would literally say, "I'm not really sure."
Got
He
him.
changed, I guess, and I didn't. And I used to say, well, we would try this, and I didn't mind if we did that or this. And most people were like, "You sound pretty chill."
Yeah, you sound chill, but the problem is
And
when that happens, when there is someone as chill as you, and then the marriage doesn't work because he stepped out of line. The minute you go, well, I was chill and I was willing to try this, and this, and then they'll be
It's
like,
also your
and then
fault, right?
and then they'll be like, oh, and you wondered
shit.
why your relationship didn't work. Well,
Yeah.
no, it wasn't because of
No,
that.
It wasn't because of that. But yeah, that's the first thing, especially in the
Double
area
headshot,
we
baby.
live in. That's usually what you get.
Oh shit, another one,
Uh-oh.
another two.
Okay. All right.
Damn.
I got one of them.
Oh, God damn it! That one just walked right up to me. Fuck, it takes too long to do everything in this game. Like, your health goes down instantly, but it takes so long to heal.
Damn it, I failed.
I feel that needs to be balanced better. If you're gonna make the guns do so much damage, they didn't used to kill this fast.
Oh yeah, like really, I'm sliding.
Guns didn't used to kill that fast. If you're gonna make it so the guns can kill you in like 5 shots, if you're gonna go with this Call of Duty level time to kill, then you've got to increase the heal speed. Like, it shouldn't take me that fucking long to heal.
But
Because if they can make that health disappear instantly, then I need to be able to get it back in under a second.
yeah,
Like, if I've got it in my inventory, I need to be able to use it.
but no, like his family. I know why he was the way he was now as I'm older, and when I look back at things, his family was, run of the mill Southern family, blah blah blah. So that's why it was so hard for him to figure out what it was he wanted.
Yeah, you gotta have that
Because
confidence.
shame.
You gotta have that confidence to sit down and say, "This is what I want." You'll be the best wife ever, and the wife is open to it, and you'll be like, "You're the best wife ever." Obviously, there's zero chance of me leaving you after this. I'm gonna be forever grateful for you for doing this. Why would I give up the wife that lets me do this stuff to maybe get another one that does? Like, that makes no sense. I got everything I want right here, and she lets me have the things I want. The total package, of course, you keep that. But you got to have the confidence to sit down and go, okay, this is the thing I want to try.
Yeah.
This is how it would work. And then you work out the logistics of it and say, and here's the rules for before, during, and after.
Yeah.
And then you do it. You got to take that chance to try it once. You find the safest way to try it once, which is usually
With your loved one.
if it's something like a set that over there. If it's something like a threesome, for instance, or you just want to try another woman and she's not comfortable with you going off on your own yet.
Honestly, that's
or
the
whatever.
easy stuff.
Yeah, like threesome's and easy stuff. But let's just say that that's your foot in the door. That's a pretty common one. But the woman's insecurity is always, well, what if he likes the other girl better? So the best way to try that is you book a plane ticket. You plan a vacation.
Yep.
You book a plane ticket. You go to Vegas if you can afford it, where prostitution's legal.
Mm-hmm.
You and your wife just go to a brothel. You find a girl that's, experienced with couples. It's going to work with you. You go see a professional. Okay? You want a massage? You go to a massage parlor.
Yep.
Same concept. You would do a couples massage, right? Would you do a couples massage at a Walmart? No. You're going to go to a massage parlor. Okay? You're going to go to a spa. So you do the same. You go to the sex spa. You guys have your fun. And then you go back home. If you can't afford the trip to Vegas, can't afford the sex spa, at the very least, plan a trip that's someplace inconveniently far away.
Yeah, I was going to say out of state.
Somewhere out of
yeah.
state, somewhere that's inconvenient to travel to where neither of you know anybody. You go there. You don't use your real names.
Yep.
And you go out and pick up a girl together. What you do is you buy a burner phone. And that's the only phone you carry with you. You don't carry your phone, and you're with each other the whole time. Maybe you download Tinder on that. You start trying to pick up girls. You download some dating apps. You use a email address you make up on the spot. Like, everything's used just for this one purpose, and then it's discarded afterward. So that you don't have to worry about, oh, well, my man's still going to open the profile and talk to him. Nope, it was on that phone. It's gone. He left his phone at home. You're not giving out your real numbers. You're giving out this number. So, everything's considered one-time use. And then you go there and you do your one thing, and then you go back home, and you're completely disconnected from the person. And now you guys just get to focus on the experience. And then after some time has passed and you've worked through that and you've talked about it, and, those feelings have settled, the butterflies are gone, the jealousy, whatever, all of that shit's gone. And you go, we haven't done that in a while. That was fun. Let's do it again. And then now you're thinking back on it as it was a good experience. Let's do it. And then each time you do a little bit more and a little bit more. And you start testing those boundaries. But it's a communication thing. Like, every time a new boundary is tested, every time a new step is taken, you're doing the same process with your partner every step of the way. You're going, okay, well, maybe we try this next. Okay, well, how would that work? Okay, well, what if we did this? You're planning it out together. Everyone's involved in every step of the process.
Yeah.
Because the way that fails, especially if you're doing it with with a woman who's not into it, or a woman who's open to it, but she's hesitant, you know, like if it's y'all's first time, like if you're inexperienced, that's how you do it. Because the thing that always tanks it for people who are inexperienced is feeling left out.
Yep.
Feeling left out or left behind.
Yeah. This is a think of it as a team building activity. You're a team.
Yeah, it's a sexual trust fall.
Yeah. Like, I think it's fun to be the wingman. I was always the wingman
Yeah,
in
go
college.
pick up the girls together. Yeah, all of that.
I have so much fun doing that. I wish we'd go out more, but you know, kids. So, but you know, like even to this day, people that I run into that knew me when I was married to my ex, who maybe still sort of talk to him, usually say, "Yeah, you're the one that got away." I'm like, okay, well, yeah, I was pretty easy to get along with, I thought.
Roast his outfit. How bad is it? It's super tacky. I got a date
He's
in an
Tom
hour.
Haverford. He's lazy Tom Haverford.
Definitely
Oh my
changing the shoes. The whole thing
The
needs
whole
to go.
thing.
The whole thing.
You just look like you got off work where you paint houses and you didn't go home and take a shower or anything. You were just like, all right.
You look like you grabbed your clothes from the bin at the end of the tie-dye clothing factory.
Oh, yeah.
And those are the shirts that didn't make the cut. Like, those are the clothes that
The
weren't...
shirts and the pants.
Those are the ones that were wrong, so they got rejected, and you were like, ooh, cool, free shirt.
Free shirt. Free outfit. Yeah.
Like, that's where you got
Like,
your
I'm
outfit.
not sure why the shoes is where you drew the line. But anyway.
The shoes are probably the thing that
I
actually looked
know.
like they had some style to it, like it was intentional.
like it was intentional, right? Oh, God. But yeah.
It's one of those things that's hard to put into words for normal people, because trying to like go through the process how we get here, we were already kind of like, you've already got to kind of be the kind of person who's open to it to begin with, and then you have to reach a level of trust and communication, and then trying to
Like,
walk
it
people.
wasn't something I ever thought about doing.
Yeah, but
but-
it's not something that, like, once you did think about doing it, you were just
Yeah.
like you have to reach a level of security, trust, and communication that, in all honesty, like 80% of relationships never fucking reach.
Yeah, you're not.
As much as they want to spout about how pure their Christian marriage is and it's lasted for 20 years, yeah, but
No,
you
no.
can't even leave your phone out around your wife because you get nervous. Like,
And-
it's simple shit like that. Like,
That's my thing. Like, God, that sounds tiring. That shit sounds tiring.
yeah, that's a lot of relationships. Like, I know guys who are just like, keep that phone close, and girls who are just like, I'd never let my man touch my phone. Like, they keep a level of like separation between them where this is mine and this is yours. So you feel like roommates that fuck. You don't feel like a married couple. Not really.
Oh yeah. On that note, where was it?
Roommates that fuck exclusively and get super jealous if you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's. Those relationships always seem weird to me, but for some reason that's the norm.
Yeah.
And then when they look at mine and they look at me like I'm crazy, and I'm like,
you're
I'm more
a crazy
comfortable than
person.
80% of you will ever be. And I know you all think you tell your wife everything, but I really do. Like, even the gross shit. Most of you motherfuckers won't even fart in the same room as your wife. Yeah. It's weird. It's weird that it's where we've come to.
What? No. Okay. And see, this is God. You know what? My friend's right. I'm convinced. And this gonna sound racist, and I'm sorry, but I think she's right. White women have Stockholm syndrome.
A lot of
Jesus
marriages are
Christ.
just contractual Stockholm syndrome. Yes.
Like, okay, this is my thing. Like,
If we're going into this mode, let's go into this mode.
I think insecurity, one of the sexiest things to me, and a lot of my melanin ladies that I've talked to, I've noticed, has been that we like a confident man. Not arrogance. There's a difference between
That's the thing a lot of-
arrogance and confidence.
That's a thing. That's a mistake I see a lot of black men make.
yeah.
Like
yeah.
I
They
noticed
can't
that
seem to,
that's more common with my black friends than my white friends. Is white
Yeah.
guys seem to know where confidence is,
where that line lies.
and like black guys think that like being confident is just being a dominant asshole.
Yeah, being
And
loud,
just being,
dominant. And
yeah,
dumb.
just being fresh and fit, basically.
yeah.
Just being like those guys. Yeah.
But
It's that mentality.
and I mean, I have met more, ladies of color who confidence is a big turn on and intelligence is a big turn on. And the thing is, if you are insecure, that is the biggest turn off. And I think that should go for men and women. To
Take
be
notes,
honest.
simps.
That is the biggest turn off. I don't need, maybe you think this is sweet. I don't know. I think a generation of, watching Disney movies and don't get me wrong, I love a good fantasy.
Wait. Classic Disney movies or modern Disney movies?
Both, I mean.
Because classic Ariel needed that true
That
love's
big,
kiss.
strong man.
She needed that true love's kiss to become a woman. And modern day Ariel, I don't need no man. And she'll open an OnlyFans.
I'm saying both. But no, it's that like growing up, I love a good fantasy. But guess what? Bella and Edward, that was some toxic ass shit. Like, no, it's not sweet that he's all protective. You seem real insecure, bucko. I'm good. I don't need your help. Like, I will see shit on social media. I'm like, I can tell you did not sit for a minute and think before you posted this. You just thought this sounded good and that, this was showing that you were big and manly and talking about, there was one on Twitter here recently where it was like, POV, talking about, when your girl, wants a threesome and brings her gay best friend. And it was like, the whole thing was that the guy was going out of his way to make sure the man was gay. A, that man ain't gay if he's doing a threesome. He's bi maybe, but
Yeah.
whatever. B, that's not really my point, but B, so you are that insecure that you can't let your lady friend, your gal pal, have
Special lady
your
friend.
special
man.
lady friend, man, have a gay friend. You are that insecure. It goes for you too, women. You are that
Wait. Why would the gay friend be a threat to the dude?
that's the thing. They gotta make sure he's gay.
So
Because
she can't have a
heaven
straight.
knows.
She can't have a.
Oh.
She can't have a straight guy friend. Like if she has a guy
She-
friend, he has to be gay.
He has to be gay, and then he has to make sure he's gay.
How do you make sure he's gay?
Because
Do
last
you fuck
time
him first?
I checked.
Like,
I guess
like,
maybe.
Like, is that how you
Maybe.
know? Like, prove
Yeah.
you're gay. Suck my dick.
Actually, that was one of the things. That was one of the things where the guy was like,
Prove it. Put my dick in
Prove
your
it.
mouth.
yeah, like something about sucking dick
God.
and shit. But it was so stupid, and I know part of it was a joke, but there were too many of those people commenting as well,
Yeah.
who you could tell.
Can't tell it's a joke. Yeah.
Yeah, like
That's
you can
super
tell
common, too.
that they're kind of, it's kind of like that thing of we say the quiet part out loud, but we make it sound like a joke. Yeah, it just all of the comments just screamed insecurity, and it
Yep.
made me want to go take a shower and then come in here and fuck your brains out. Because
Watch
I
more
need
of those.
I need a man who is not an insecure.
Watch more of those
twat.
videos.
Jesus.
Speaking of the Disney thing,
Christ.
like I think that they take the wrong messages away
Oh,
from
yeah,
some of
definitely.
them. Like I'm talking about the guys, like the guys and the girls,
And the
but
girls, yeah.
like a prime example is like Beauty and the Beast, where all the guys are like, "See, shows the ugly guy because he was." I was like, No, because he wasn't really ugly. Like, she knew what he looked like as a human.
Yeah.
Once she figured out what the beast was, she knew what she was getting.
Yeah.
The reason she chose the beast over Gaston is not because, oh, he's a nice guy, and it's exactly what she was just talking about. The difference between confidence and arrogance. The beast had confidence.
Mm-hmm.
He was clearly the stronger of the two. Like, in his beast mode, he had the ability to rip those motherfuckers limb from fucking limb. And he actively avoided combat. Where the arrogant dude just seemed obsessed with proving his... It seemed obsessed with proving his masculinity. Where the beast knew he's the biggest, toughest motherfucker there. He's a literal beast. He could rip you limb from limb. Like, what, are you gonna fight him? You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose.
What's the guy that you were talking about the other day? It's that the guy who, you know, he's the ex-Navy SEAL and everything.
Yes, it's
you got all these other
I don't understand
fuckers.
why. I don't understand why. Like, if you need proof that insecurity and that arrogance, that people can't tell the difference between confidence and arrogance, is running rampant. The fact that Andrew Tate blew the fuck up and has a cult-like following, and Jocko Willink didn't, is proof of that. Jocko's the real fucking deal.
Yep.
Like, yeah, okay, Andrew Tate was a kickboxer. He won some fights. Jocko killed people. He was a Navy SEAL. That man has seen shit that would make Andrew Tate shit his pants. And he'll openly admit that he will back down from dudes half his size because getting into a street fight is unpredictable, dangerous, and stupid. Avoid it if you don't have to. Like, everything he says makes sense. It reeks of what real masculinity is. Being tough enough to take on probably any dude in any bar he goes into and not and actively not using that power.
Not
real life
seeking it
fucking
out.
Superman shit where, like, I could probably destroy everyone in here, but I don't want to. I don't need to. Understanding the power you hold and understanding what masculinity is that just because you have the power to overpower someone, your woman, for instance, doesn't mean you exercise that power. There's a responsibility, if we go to the Spider-Man, with responsibility that comes with power. And being masculine is knowing when to use it and when not to. To use it to protect the people you love, your woman, or in Jocko's case, your country, and not use it against the thing you love. And so many of those Andrew Tate fucking guys, it goes straight to their head. They constantly, like, have to prove, like, they have to, like, puff up their chest and prove how tough they are at anyone that dares to question it.
Come on, man.
Yeah, like, if anyone, like they puff their chest up and act tough, and if
silverback. anyone
goes, well, let's see how tough you are. Well, you don't have to accept every challenge.
Yeah, you don't have to be
every-
loud.
Every confrontation doesn't have to be a fight.
Yeah.
Every guy with an attitude isn't a challenge to you.
No.
Like, that is childlike mentality. Just, like, they like, if as many guys spent as much time watching Jocko as they spent watching Tate, our society would be in a, like, especially like the Zoomer generation, like they'd be in a completely different place.
All I know is every day I look at our kids and I'm like, oh my God, these are the dumbasses that are going to be asking them out on dates.
Yeah, because Jocko's podcast, it's kind of like Tate, but the real version of Tate. It's mostly self-help stuff. It's mostly self-help stuff and advice, just like Tate is claiming his is. The difference is Jocko's self-help and advice is shit that applies to the real world and will actually fucking work. And he's not trying to sell you something.
That's what
he's
I was
not
about
trying
to say.
sell you a
I was
program.
like,
Yeah,
he's not trying to sell you
he's
something.
not trying to sell you shit. He's just telling you, you know, this is what you should be doing as a man, and it's not smoking cigars and driving Bugattis. There's an air of responsibility. There's an air of, like, he's always preaching discipline. Like,
But that's not
there's
flashy.
a level of discipline that comes with that level of power. There's a, like with power comes responsibility. Well, with masculinity comes discipline. Like the more masculine you're going to be, the more stereotypical masculine, big, strong man you're going to be, the more disciplined you need to be. Otherwise, you'll live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Like that's the difference between hero and villain.
Like, usually when people are trying as hard as Andrew Tate does to sell you something, I call bullshit. Like,
Oh yeah, instant grift. They're grifters,
Yeah.
they're scammers. That's that's
you're instantly,
instant red flag. But they prey on the desperation of these young men.
Yeah.
Because these are young men who aren't big, they aren't strong,
No.
they've never been in a fight in their life. Andrew Tate's big, he's strong, he's been in many fights. He was a kickboxer. You know, I don't have any money. Andrew Tate's got all the money. I don't have any women. Andrew Tate's got all the bitches. Like, he has all the things they wish they had. But he's not going to give them to you.
No.
And the things he's telling you to get them, they only work if you're already rich. If you're already in a position to have them anyway.
They also work.
Like, they don't work for your average everyday Joe. They're not gonna work like all of the shit that he does to pick up women at a bar and to love bomb girls or to do the whole
That's
thing.
shit.
Like,
Creeps and predators do.
that's shit you can do. Some of it works, but it only works if you're in the position he's in.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, your greasy hair, your overweight, and your neck beard aren't going to impress a girl. Doesn't matter how many fights you brag about winning. Andrew can do that. He can go looking the way he looks, brag about his masculinity and winning fights. And they can Google his name and see he was a kickboxer. Like, it's
Yeah.
the proof's already, like, he doesn't, like, he's just set up to do that. You're not. I can't do that. I've been in a few fights in my life. I'm not a kickboxer. I've won some, I've lost some, which is why I know when shit's real and when shit's fake masculinity. Like, I know when I'm gonna have to actually stand my ground and when, oh, this guy's all bark and no bite. Like, I have that level of experience, but that's about it. But I can't go up to a girl looking like I look. I mean, I'm a fit dude, but I'm no kickboxer. Like, I can't just as an average everyday looking Joe just go up and brag about how tough I am. Just be at a bar bragging about how tough I am, how many fights I've won, like bragging about the stuff that he brags about, and not have some other dude at the bar be like, bullshit, and call me on it.
Call you on it.
Or have the
Yeah.
girl herself call me on it. Like, you're set up to fail if you do that. He's not.
Yeah.
Whereas Jocko gives the real advice that he'll even acknowledge that I can do things y'all can't. Like, for the average everyday Joe, don't do this. This is what I would do. This is what you should
And
do.
see,
Like,
but that's
he even has that
how-
level of separation where he
Yeah.
goes, this is what I would do because I can do that. I've had the training for this. I have the discipline. I have this, and this. You do not. So as an everyday average Joe, you should be doing this.
I'm sorry, I'm not an avid Andrew Tate watcher, but is that something he says a lot? Does he give out the caveats? You know, well,
No,
I mean,
he
this
never
works
gives
for
out
me.
caveats.
I didn't think so.
He actually tells you if you can't do that. The only caveat Andrew Tate gives to the stuff that he preaches is if you are a guy who can't do that, well, you need to sign up for my class and I can
Oh
teach you
my
how to.
God.
Yeah, it's a fucking
Buy
sales
something.
pitch.
Jesus Christ!
It's a fucking sales pitch.
like, see, this is what people need to be learning in school: how to spot bullshit. Like, oh my God! And it's not like he's hiding it.
No, that's the thing. You don't have to.
No.
Because you're living the life that these kids want. So they'll believe anything you say because everything you've done led you to that life. So why would I doubt that you can lead me there too? They don't
Because
think
that's
about
not the way the world works,
they don't think
man.
about the fact that he was in a different position than you were in. He was raised different than you were. He grew up in a different time. He had access to resources you
did not.
did. Like, his path was different, and he can't sell you his path. He can't sell you his
And
journey.
even with that, luck probably did play a part. I mean,
Yeah, he was born in the right area.
Yeah.
He was born with good genetics. Like, he won the genetic
lot of it
lottery.
is chance.
Like a lot of it is chance. So good advice is someone who, like, I don't like to give blanket advice because it's hard to give blanket advice because
Yeah.
what works for this guy, if I give that same advice to another guy, it might not work.
might not work.
Really good advice is personalized to you.
Yeah.
So someone has to take the time to talk to you, or at the very least, look at you and how you're living and go, well, if I was you, this is what I would do in your shoes. Like, you have to have the ability to put yourself in that person's shoes and say, this is what you do. But he gives advice to mass amounts of guys at one time. So he's just giving this blanket generalized advice that's, you should be making money. You should be, like, it's just, it's the most base level shit.
Every time I hear him talk, all I think about, what was the chick's name on The Office? Is I talk like this, and it was bloody horrendous.
I don't know what that accent is.
I
It's this
don't know.
mix of English. It was this mix of English because he spent like half his life in one place and half his life in another.
Yeah.
So he's got like this mixture of two accents because no one else talks like him.
No.
Like, what is this accent? Like,
I don't know.
I'm the top G. I drive a Bugatti. I have the biggest dick in the world.
It's like a goose. It does a certain thing, that accent. But no, what I was talking about with the white women have Stockholm syndrome. Biologically, women are not built. So basically, this girl is saying that women are not built to be out there receiving dick from multiple people. Save yourself for a real one, a real one. And then another person goes, "What? Gonna need more info on the biological aspect of this." And another girl chimes in and says, "Simple. Simple. The vagina is built to clean itself, which means bodily fluids like sperm will be treated as invaders. Your immune system responds to it like it would to a virus, kinda. Some women get sick after sex with men. If you're with the same person, your body will get used to it. Plus, our bodies can store a man's DNA through his sperm. On a biological level, having multiple men's DNA inside you can cause sickness and even affect your mental health." Shut up, you set us back 50 years every time you open your mouth.
There's no...
Oh my God.
Nothing she said in this sentence was true.
No. And honestly, the first part of that, you actually kind of were proving the point for the other side of the argument.
If you got sick with a man after sex,
every time,
one of two things happened. Let's say you're having a one-night stand, you got a new man, because my husband's dick doesn't make me sick. One of two things happened. Either that man has a disease, and he has given it to you. Or B, the more likely, is that it was a heat of the moment thing, and he didn't wash first.
well,
You got fucked about dirty dick.
and
If he took a shower, and you took a shower, and then you had sex, doesn't matter if it's your husband's dick
No.
or a new dick. It doesn't matter if it's one dick or five.
nope,
If you take a shower and everyone's clean, it doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter.
Your vagina isn't absorbing his DNA through his dick skin. And if he's pulling out, then you're not getting the sperm either. So where's the DNA part, bitch?
Well,
Also, I've seen girls who got sick, quote unquote sick. What they mean by sick is she got a UTI. She got a UTI
fucking
or she got a yeast infection.
Urinary tract infection, yeast infection.
Yeah, she got one of those.
Vaginosis.
And she was having sex with a guy with a condom on. Where's the DNA there, bitch?
Or
You're fucking
you can
plastic.
also get yeast infections by too much friction on your clitoris.
Yeah, maybe he had some stubble. He's a shaven guy and he didn't shave that day. And
I
there was a
mean,
little
maybe
stubble.
you were just rubbing extra hard.
Yeah, maybe you were going too hard. Maybe, there's a lot of factors. It's not just cuz new dick. It definitely has nothing to do with DNA. I
tell
remember the
you-
question that was asked on that podcast and you could see it break that guy's brain.
Oh God.
It was that girl. It was that woman who's 90% plastic who was preaching about how no guy wants a girl that's been ran through and blah blah blah. And then the question was asked, how does the vagina know? Let's say that you have that you're a married woman and you have sex with your man 10 times in a month.
Yeah.
Or you're a single woman and you have sex with 10 different guys that month. How does the vagina know? How does the magical vagina know that it's a different dick every time?
It's a mystery.
I mean,
magical
getting
vagina.
fucked 10 times is getting fucked 10 times. How does the vagina know that it's 10 different dicks and not the same dick 10 times?
Well,
Like, how does
according
it
to this
know?
girl, you're absorbing
because
DNA.
it's absorbing the DNA. You've got fucking,
Oh,
you've
God,
got fucking
magical
X-Men
vagina.
powers down
Yeah.
there. And
Yeah,
then
you've got a magical vagina.
you're fucking Rogue's vagina. She's absorbing your DNA. She's gonna morph into you. She's a shapeshifter.
Can we do that? Can we get Rogue's vagina, like Wonder Woman's boobs? I don't know. Like, can we choose certain parts?
Just Jesus Christ.
Like,
Just-
oh
because
my
the truth
God,
is,
bitch.
the truth is, the vagina doesn't know a foreign object is a foreign object, and a penis is a foreign object.
Well, and it's like I've told you many a time.
Are you is that same girl? Let's say that same girl. I'll take it a step further. One that doesn't involve DNA, but let's say that you have sex with your husband. You're a married monogamous woman. You have sex with your husband and his little 5-inch dick 10 times in 1 month, and then
Going crazy.
that's not doing it for you. You keep fucking him. It's just not doing it for you. So you go out and you buy a bunch of sex toys of varying sizes, many of which are much bigger than your husband, and you fuck yourself with those sex toys 10 times the next month. Are you ran through? You did have a bunch of bigger dicks in you. They were just plastic ones. Does that count? Like, how does this work? Like, how does
It's a magical vagina. I don't know what to tell you. According to these people,
Wouldn't you then also get sick after using a sex toy?
just a plastic or latex or whatever.
I mean,
sex
by this
toy.
woman's logic, you would get sick more
Yeah.
from the sex toy than from a person, because there's no DNA in the sex toy for your body to absorb and get used to. See, this logic falls apart when you start thinking about it for more than 2 seconds.
Pick it apart. Yeah. But I have told you more times than I can count that vaginas are fucking complicated. And it doesn't take much for them to get out of whack. You know, just introducing something that gets the pH level off a little bit.
Yeah, you can get sick. As a woman, you can get sick. Like, any woman knows this. You can get sick without a man. You can get sick if you had a long day at work, you got sweaty, you're dirty, and then you go home and immediately finger blast yourself
And stress
without washing your
with that.
hands first. You get sick from that.
Yeah.
And that's your DNA. It's not like your body can absorb any more of it. It's not about the DNA. It's about the cleanliness. If you got sick after fucking a guy, he didn't wash his dick first. You fucked a dirty dick. That's what
all.
happened. That's
and it's not
that's
this
what happened.
big, oh my
And
God,
it's also
freak out.
and it's also not a big freak out. While the vagina may be a complicated bodily structure, it's also remarkably resilient.
Yeah.
You may get a yeast infection, you may get a urinary tract infection. You recover from it relatively quickly.
I mean, she was right about one thing. Yes, the vagina is built to clean itself.
It is built to clean
Yeah.
itself, and you'll recover from urinary tract infections and yeast infections. Most of them aren't that serious.
As long as you're healthy.
They're just a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Most of them aren't that serious. They're just a little uncomfortable. And many girls will tell you that even without sex, they've gotten urinary tract infections or yeast infections from just not changing their tampon
Yeah.
regularly enough during a period. Like there's a
There's
lot of
many
ways you get,
reasons.
and it's
Yeah.
always related to hygiene.
Yeah.
While they
And-
are made to clean themselves, they aren't made to clean the dick that gets put in them. Right?
they're not.
They're not a dick washer. They're
And even like I've even had conversations with a doctor about, because for a long time it was always thought, washing after sex, that should help, and that
yeah,
in the
washing
last,
before and after is probably a good
No,
practice.
I mean it's not gonna hurt.
But I get it. Heat of the moment thing. So I would love to know like her routine and how she got sick after sex. Because you're right. A lot of times you don't take a shower before. Heat of the moment, one thing led to another. You don't want to kill the mood by being like, okay, let's go take a shower. So you let one thing lead to another. You do your business. Take your shower afterward. I would be willing to bet that the girl that got sick after sex was the girl that one thing led to another. It was at the end of a long day. Neither one of them had showered. One thing led to another. Things were passionate. You didn't think about the shower. You just went right into it. And then you rolled over and went to sleep. You still didn't go shower. You wore yourselves out, and you didn't want to take the 2 minutes to go shower and clean yourself up. Afterward, you just rolled over and went right to sleep, which is fine if you're a guy. Everything's external. But when you're a girl, things got put in you.
Yeah.
So you roll over, and you got all those sweat and unhygienic juices just laying in there all night. Vagina's only going to clean itself so much.
Yeah.
You're going to get infected if it sits there for
It's
too
not
long.
magic.
Like,
believe
you
it or
need
not.
to go take a shower after. There's a reason why. If you go to the hub and you watch a lot of professionally produced videos, a lot of times they'll show at the end that they'll do a little interview with the actress as she showers afterward.
Mm-hmm.
They always show her showering afterward. They don't have to show that. They show that for a reason, because they want you to know that they're clean and professional. And it's always the girl showering by herself. Because the guy, again, it's probably best practice for a guy to shower, but if he doesn't, it's not a big deal. They can usually just wipe up, be done, because everything's external. The girl will go take a shower, they'll film her in the shower, that'll be like bonus content, and then they'll ask her some questions while she cleans up. And most professional actresses on the hub, ones that work for studios and shit, they tend to be pretty healthy ladies. Probably healthier than your average everyday lady. I know back in the 90s, and everybody wants to point to this, like there was that outbreak of STDs among actresses there. And because of that, standards changed. And that hasn't happened in a very long time. Now there are standards. They have to be tested every so often before every scene. They have to clean before every scene, most times before and after. Like, there's so many health checkups that they go through that the average everyday girl doesn't, that I'd say hooking up with a star from the hub is going to give you an all-around better experience. I know a lot of guys like to believe she's ran through and it'd be like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. No, hers would probably be better than the average everyday girl, because she's taken better care of it.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that it's been ran through. They have standards, practices that they follow as part of their business. Just like any other business, there's health requirements, standards, and practices you have to follow in order to maintain your job there.
Yeah.
It's just so dumb. All right, ready up. Let's go shoot shit.
Yeah, let's shoot it. Yeah. You gotta move that.
It's so dumb.
Oh God. But yeah, I'll tell you, that's Stockholm syndrome, man. Just jumping to defend men and slut shame other women.
Yeah, that's really what it's about. It's not about it's not about the girl's health. It's not about whether or not it's going to be healthy for the guy or it's going to be better sex. It's not about any of that. It's about judgment, because they're whores.
For shame.
Yeah,
Kill
it's all
us.
about shame.
Yeah.
They mask it behind all that other shit, but in reality, anyone who knows anything about the human body knows that's not the way this shit works.
Yeah. They're too busy getting on their high horses and looking down their noses at people. What time is it? Ah, crap. Okay,
1:30.
this needs to be our last game because I need to go to bed. Oh, by the way,
I'll go with you.
can you take an early lunch tomorrow because we have a meeting about Claire?
What?
Yeah, I didn't even really get much info about it because apparently she was supposed to bring home a form telling me about it, and I don't know if I just lost it or she lost it, and I don't know.
What time is it?
It's at 10 something.
I need to know the exact time.
Okay,
Maybe
I
I can
can
take a
tell you.
longer lunch or something. I don't know. I'll see.
I
It's
could
kind of short notice here.
Yeah, I
but-
know. I mean, I guess.
Like, I wonder if that superpower applies to men.
What the?
Well, like, if you keep
absorbing-
having sex with the same girl over and over, you know, you're having sex with your wife, does your dick absorb her DNA? Like, does it grow or shrink to match the size of her vagina? Does it adapt? If I'm fucking a corn star
and it's like
and
throwing a hot dog down an hallway,
exclusively
does it-
fucking a corn star, and she's so ran through and her thing's just so open. If I fuck only her exclusively for a year, does my dick get bigger to match the size? Because, you know, I'm adapting to her. Like, that's the way it
I
works,
mean,
right? It's just
but-
biology.
But once again, like, they're contradicting themselves a lot because, I mean, with the magic of the vagina being what it is, shouldn't the vagina, like, change to fit around the penis however it needs to?
Yeah, like, which one does what? Huh?
Yeah, like, which one's the magical one? Are they both
I want the
magical?
magical dick stretchy superpower. Your vagina can stay the same size. I'll just
but
make my dick bigger
no,
to
see,
match
that
it.
doesn't match up because if we're making things up here, if we are going by this logic that they have made up on the spot here, we have babies, good sir, and they are like the size of small watermelons. at times.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop you right there because they definitely have things to say about why. It's when Andrew Tate's things. You should avoid a single mother because
But I mean,
a baby has been through there and it's destroyed
It's
after
just-
that. Yeah,
it has.
it's
run
never
through
gonna be
there.
the same again.
That
That child
baby went
ran through
like
there.
a wrecking
Yeah,
crew.
that child just ran through her, and now it's over. That's
Gotta
it.
be the dumbest shit I've ever heard. But apparently, that's the logic we are using now.
Yep. So, yeah, like I said, I'll stop you right there. That's a
That's a well-known.
doing the well. Kids come out of there. That's just a thing that supports their argument, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, then, never mind. I guess
Yeah.
it still seems
gonna use that one against
very, you know, like a lot of contradictory sort of stuff.
This is
But-
why you don't have kids until after 30 because then your body's already downhill anyway. You don't have kids until you're past your prime, and at that point you're past your prime anyway. So now it's time to have kids. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where their minds.
Hold on,
go with
wait.
that
Your
one.
prime is how old?
Well, I mean, once you're in your 30s, you're past your prime. So you don't have kids until you're past your prime because
Oh.
then it's harder to maintain that body anyway. So at that point, you give up and become a mother. But
So
when you're young,
past your
you should
prime.
be maintaining your beauty for your man and not having any kids because you want to maintain that beauty until.
So when should you? I'm confused. Like, okay.
Trying to help you out here with the Tate philosophy. I'll help you out. I'll explain what.
So when you're in
masculinity
your
is.
30s, you're past.
Yeah,
your
you're
prime.
past your prime.
So
That's it.
so when is like prime?
Prime is 18 to 20. You know what? 18 to 25. Because because DiCaprio, they're going with the DiCaprio school of logic on that one. DiCaprio understands it. Once
the DiCaprio man.
that it's all downhill after 25. Like 25 is like that's after 25. That's it. You're not going to get any more beautiful after that. You're only going to get uglier. So at that point, it's time to, it's time to quit.
Yeah.
And that's what he does. Once they hit 25, it's, well, we had a good run, and then they're out.
We had a good run.
Yep,
Oh,
and
wow.
that's the way a lot of the Tate guys go is, hey, they need to be between 18 and 25. After that,
I mean, it sounds
Yeah,
a little
after 25
fishy, like we're getting into
once you've hit late
statutory rape
20s,
territory.
once you've hit late 20s, you're arguably past your prime, depending on the girl. Some exceptions are made. But once you've gone past 30, oh no, that's every girl is past her prime
every
then.
girl,
It's not just some. After 25, some of them are past their prime. Some of them are, some of them can maintain a little bit later. But after 30,
I don't know,
that's it.
that
You're done.
seems-
Hang it up. Give up your hopes and dreams and become a mother because that's it. You're done. You'll never get a man
Give up your
again.
hopes and
Yep, give up your
dreams.
hopes and dreams and become a mother because you'll never get a man after this.
Oh crap! Ah,
No, I'm sorry. No high value man is going to want you.
what is considered a high value man?
Here, get on.
Tell me like I'm 5.
Get on. A high value man.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew Tate's a high value man.
How so?
He's sexy.
I
rich.
think that's
He's
you know,
sexy. He's rich. I'll be right back. He's sexy. He's rich. He's successful.
Well, that whole sexy thing. Once again, look, beauty's in the eye of the beholder and whatnot. I don't know about that.
He's sexy. He's rich. He's successful. He's all of the things a man should be. He's a high value man. If you get with him, basically, the high value man is the girl that it's the guy that every girl wants, because if you get with him, you've got everything you'll ever need. You've got,
Okay.
you don't have to work ever again because he's rich. You don't.
Hold on, wait, no. I thought that I had to be like an OnlyFans person for him or some shit. Isn't that what he makes all his ladies do?
Oh, I'm talking
No,
about
that's-
in general what they consider to be high value here.
Oh. Yeah, but once again, that means I have to work, right? I have to be on.
No, I'm not talking about Andrew Tate specifically, but these men
Oh,
that they
okay,
consider
so
high
just-
value men, that's what they are.
just-
They're the
Ah! God damn it. His person's behind you.
I couldn't get away.
Yeah.
I was dicking around with those grenades too much.
But yeah, like I don't know. Okay, so I'll never have to work.
Yeah, so if you got a high value man, I'm not just talking about like what Andrew Tate preaches, because he is trying to trick girls into becoming OnlyFans models so he can steal their money.
Yeah.
But like if you go to any of the other red pill guys, like they'll tell you high value man, he's rich, he's
Okay.
successful, he's going to be attracted, he's going to be masculine, he's going to be manly, he's going to protect you, he's going to take care of you, he's like your life is basically set if you're
Okay.
with him, and all you got to do is submit to him and basically be his house bitch, take care of the house, take care of the kids when you're old enough to have kids, and your life is set. You're basically 1950s housewife.
Yeah, but
You
we
get
both
the
know I don't
19
like that.
You get the
I don't want
1950s.
to be a 1950s
Yeah, but that's
housewife.
But you asked what high value man meant, and that's what
But
high
that's
value.
not high
That's what
value
high
to
value
me.
man means. A high value man is a man who is a traditional man. He can provide you with a traditional wife experience, which is the 1950s wife experience. The high value man can provide you with that life, and normal men can't because they don't make enough money. They're too insecure. Blah blah blah. I'm just giving you their point of view. I mean, most of the red pill guys are super insecure, but they claim they're not, and they'll tell you that this is the life you should lead. It'll lead to the best outcome for you, the best
Okay.
outcome for your children. This is the best environment to raise your kids in. You shouldn't be out working. You should be in the kitchen. You should be at home, and then you'll have a man that can provide for you and take care of you, so you don't have to worry about working. You don't have to worry about doing all of that stuff. And he's rich, he's successful, he's manly, he's attractive, he's all the things a woman is supposed to want. And that's what makes him a high value man. All the things a woman is stereotypically supposed to want.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what women want this?
It's all the things a woman is stereotypically supposed to want.
Yeah. So we're going.
And if you're a woman and you don't want that stuff,
Uh,
then you've been brainwashed by society. There's something wrong with you. That's what you should want. That's the natural order of things as they would do. And you've been infected with the woke mind virus, and it's poisoned your brain into thinking that you don't want or need that, but you do. That's women aren't leaders, men are leaders. You're supposed to be here, men are supposed to be here, and anything other than that is you being delusional. That's all the stuff that
Call
they
me
preach.
Delulu,
You've got the
'cause
woke.
that's where we're
You've
at,
been
I guess.
infected by the woke mind virus, and that's why these girls are single going into their 30s. That's why these women can't keep a man, or they get cheated on. Like, everything's always the woman's fault, by the way. Also,
Oh.
even if you get cheated on. So
how's that my fault?
it's the man's job to provide. This is what they would say. This is their argument. It's a man's job to provide. He provides you with the roof over your head. He provides you with all your needs. And if he cheated on you, then that means that you weren't doing your wife duties. You weren't providing him with what he needed in return. And he doesn't ask for much. He asks you to take care of the house, the kids, and his needs. And if he had to go somewhere else to get those needs met, then you failed as a wife. That's why he cheated, because you failed as a wife.
Okay, all right.
That's what that means.
Alrighty.
Yeah, everything's always
Alright.
a woman's fault. Always. In that world, it's always the woman's fault.
Christ, that's depressing.
Fuck am I looking at? I'm super.
No, read the first one.
I hate my thighs. Wait, are these kids' onesies?
Yes!
That's a onesie.
All of these are kids' shirts.
I mean, the other ones are fine.
It's
Try,
just in context, it's a little.
Try, fail, fix ponytail, try again.
Like
Like
if
I'd
you
buy that
read
for one of our
them-
girls.
Yeah, if you read them together, that was like,
Run, jump, flip, repeat. Yeah, I'd buy that for one of my girls. They're gymnasts.
yeah.
But I hate my thighs. That's what you buy
But
your
you
little.
know that one's for a boy because it's gray.
Yeah, the girl version is the one that has fixed ponytail on it.
Yeah.
It's basically the same thing. The
Yeah,
run,
but
jump,
still,
rip,
yeah.
repeat, try, fail, fix ponytail, try again. Yeah, it's basically the same thing, but the girl version. But the
Yeah.
I hate my thighs one being a onesie, and the size of that onesie, that's what you buy your little chunk monster kid who didn't make the gym team, who didn't make the gymnastics
It's just
team.
a weird thing to buy
didn't
your
make-
kid at all, I would say.
You're motivating them through shame, and you know what? I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Shame needs to come back.
Ah.
Shame needs to come back. Specifically body shaming. Not kink shaming. You guys be as kinky as you want to be. But for your health, body shaming needs to come back. Lizzo's going to die of heart disease.
I mean, yes, she is. I mean, I don't want anyone's death, but I'm just saying.
Y'all stop promoting herself. You're all complicit. You are all complicit in this girl's death.
Yep.
Okay, when Lizzo collapses on stage
You're
from a heart
accessory
attack,
murder.
when Lizzo collapses on stage from a heart attack because she mistook a Twinkie for her microphone, you're all complicit in this. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You all cheered on this girl's slow death. You should be ashamed of yourselves. I'm trying to help her. Trying to help her. Put that Twinkie down, bitch. Okay?
Speaking of Andrew Tate,
Maybe pick up a cucumber. Eat a pickle. What about Andrew Tate?
the only time she's picking up a cucumber is probably
Eat some,
sticking in her
eat some
ooh-ha.
celery.
in her hoo-ha.
Okay? Replace that pack of Twizzlers with a pack of celery. Eat that instead.
Speaking of Andrew Tate,
Well, that's not Andrew Tate's
no,
account.
it's not. But I'm just saying.
Oh, no, wait. That is Andrew Tate's account.
Is it?
I thought he was banned. Did they let him back on Twitter?
I don't know.
Or maybe it's someone pretending to be him, but it's got the check mark. Oh, never mind. It's the blue check mark. God, I'm trying to keep track of Twitter now.
I know.
Blue check mark's the one you can buy. You just pay the
Okay.
$8 a month.
All right.
Gold check mark. It's now
Yes.
gold. Gold is the I'm verified as the real person. Yeah. So you've made it easy for people to scam
To
people.
scam people. Yeah,
Also,
there you go.
also Elon could scam you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a 4D chess move. Elon scamming the
Yeah.
scammers. He found a way to profit off of the scammers on his platform.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it screws everybody else.
it screws
over,
everybody else
you know.
over. But I
What do
mean,
you care about that?
I guess if you can't get rid of them, exploit them, right?
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
Kissing women is actually a sign of homosexuality. I'm gay as fuck.
Love your gay ass.
All right. So let me get this straight. She literally likes men, and her lips have probably sucked cock. Then you're going to kiss her? You're actually gay.
What?
Only way to not be gay is kissing a virgin who's never kissed another man. Actually, it would be to kiss a girl who's never sucked dick, because your whole thing is that cock has touched that mouth and then you touched it. But then that would mean that once your girl, even if you found that girl who's never sucked a dick before and then you make out with her,
And then
once
she
she sucks
sucks
your
your
dick,
dick.
well, now you can never kiss her again because she's had dick in there and you're kissing the place the dick has been. Does that mean you can't? Oh no, yeah, that's
he
right. You can never
actually
go
said
down.
this,
You can
he
never
is
go down.
gay.
No, they have said stuff like, "There's nothing less masculine than going down on a woman." That's the thing
gay.
he said.
Yeah, he's gay.
That there's no masculine way to eat out a woman.
Like no one does that many mental
and you shouldn't go down on a
gymnastics.
woman because she's had dick in there. Like that's not
And
a place
that's
for your
fine,
mouth.
Andrew, just come out of the closet.
Yeah,
I don't know why we're
he's gay.
trying to hide stuff from people.
Yeah,
just,
he's gay.
Just come out of the closet and then use your.
I would
tips.
kiss you after you suck my dick.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Gay motherfucker.
I'll
you.
prove to you how gay I am. After we get done streaming, I'll prove how gay I am. Yeah, he has said that. He said that eating a girl out, fucking gay.
Oh.
That's the gayest thing you can do as a guy is put your mouth.
So not only is he this.
Is to
just
put your mouth
complete-
in the place where penis goes. That makes you gay. Yeah, it's that level of
Not
insecurity.
only is he an insecure twat, but he's also a selfish, boring lover twat. Like, oh.
He gives
God.
you everything you need. You shouldn't need that too. He fulfills your needs without having to do that gay shit.
I guess it's up to his ladies to take care of themselves, huh? Honestly, if he wants to really make money, if his followers, well, that sounds like they're in a cult. If
They are
his
in a cult.
followers,
They are in
if
a
his
cult.
followers really wanted
It's a
to
cult.
make the Andrew Tate method work for them, probably all they need to do is spend time with one of his women because they are probably sexually starved.
Well, no, because he gives them all their needs without having to do that. He's that good. A real man doesn't need to do that because you leave her pleased with just that dick.
I'm pretty sure he's not leaving anybody pleased with his dick.
I mean, I feel confident like I could.
Any man peacocking that hard.
I mean, yeah, he's
Yes.
peacocking pretty hard. I'm not saying it can't be done. I've done it. I'm pretty sure.
No, I'm not saying
I'm
he
pretty
can't
sure.
do it.
I'm pretty
just-
sure on a regular basis I can leave you pleased without having to use my tongue.
Hey, you do on a regular basis. But
That's why I don't do that gay shit.
any man who peacocks that hard, I don't think he's working with a lot, is what I'm saying.
So those of you who've been wondering or dreaming about whether or not Death Witch is gay, well, now it's confirmed. I eat pussy. I'm gay as fuck.
God.
I kiss places cock has been. Mouth. Kitten cavern.
Yep, all into the cavern.
Gay as hell.
Yep, he is. If that's what being gay is.
Then I
This
am
man
gay
ain't never
as,
been straight.
I am gay as hell.
As the day is long. As the dick is long.
All right, we're in the stream so we can go have sex.
Man, it's got
Oh,
Okay.
these are old screenshots from
Yeah, they
before
are.
he was banned. Okay,
They
that's
are,
what that
yeah,
is.
yeah. That's what
I thought
that
you were
is.
on Twitter.
No,
I
no,
was
no,
like, I
no,
thought he
no.
got
This
banned.
was a screenshot. Yeah. Let me find what time our appointment is at school, and oh yeah, I meant to ask you. So like, Isabel needs a white dress for the dance. That you guys are doing, the daddy-daughter dance. Is there anything that
I can't dance. Dancing's gay.
We already decided you're gay. You can't go back on it now.
That's too gay.
That's too gay. Dancing with your daughter is too gay.
It's too gay.
Oh my God.
What? Get you off Reddit.
I'm sorry.
What?
Okay. I'll next.
Yeah, you can look at that
Next
stuff
time.
later.
Next
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
But I'm trying to find the thing. Where is it? That the teacher sent me. And
You didn't do like a Google Calendar or something for you guys?
why are you asking this?
I mean,
You
that'd
know
be the
better.
easiest way to do it.
It would. It
If you're
would.
emailing all of the parents anyway, why not just set up a Google Calendar and then share the Google Calendar with all of them, and they can just click to accept it, and then it'll show up in their calendar.
I mean,
Instead
I
of-
agree. I really
Seems like it'd
do.
be more trouble to type all these emails and then forward them to 100 people than to just click the add to calendar button and
Well,
select all the names
because-
from a list.
Because she's not having this meeting with 100 different
Well,
students.
that's what I'm
This is
saying.
just
It's rather
us,
not.
you
I mean,
know?
it's still easy. You just open up the Google Calendar, hit add to event, and then you click the name. That seems like less work than typing out an email.
Yeah.
But okay. But all right, you wonderful witches, we're gonna call it here.
Yep.
Because I gotta work in the morning. We're tired. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's discussion and the finding out that I'm gay. If you need to know where to find me, socials are above my head here. There probably won't be any new content on the YouTube page until after we move. We're moving first week of next month, so a couple weeks here. But I am do sub to the channel and keep an eye on it, because once we move and I'm in a position
Not
where
the
I can
first
make
week of next month. The last week of next
oh
month.
the last week of next month. Well,
Yeah.
maybe I'll try to pump some content out before then. I thought it was first week of next month, but okay, a little earlier than might be able to swing. I don't know.
Please try to.
But yeah, but we'll I might try to put some content out. I thought it was first week of next month. Apparently it's last week of next month. So, but I'm actively making content for the YouTube page. So once we get moved and I'm in a position where I can get a routine going and have an actual place to make content for all the places I make content, not just YouTube, then I'll be able to pump out content on a more regular basis. So the only kind of content you're probably going to see until then is going to be the live streams, and then I'll pump out videos on demand kind of content on all the places I do that. Rumble, YouTube, etc. We'll pump that content out after we get moved. But do follow us, join the Discord if you want to stay in the know. And for now, we're going to bed. So thanks for watching. I'll see you wonderful witches tomorrow night. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Thank you.